Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I'll be not really a routine, but this is what I'll be doing this morning. I'm gonna work out, read my Bible, I'm gonna do a pre-workout snack and then a breakfast, and I think that's it for the morning. So it's gonna be pretty quick. I'm gonna eat banana and our homemade peanut butter. That tastes really good. This is our homemade peanut butter. The street one is more like the peanut butter texture, and this one is better tasting peanut butter. Peanut, sunflower oil, peanut, roasted in the pot. Then I put sugar and salt and blend it in the food processor. Probably like 15 minutes until it looks like peanut butter runny texture, and it tastes so good. I'm gonna use this one to eat with the peanut butter to get protein in and get some energy because I'm hungry and I'm starving. Peanut butter tastes so good. It actually solidified a bit. It brings me back to the days when I used to scoop up peanut butter or the peanut butter jar. I'm gonna do a train with Gains by Brains workout. I'm doing her arc a warrior, 25-minute warrior. But I guess it's fine because I haven't worked out for the past 2 days. I'm just gonna do the 25 warrior workout and then do breakfast after. I love doing breakfast after because it's like a reward. Finally, I'm done and I'm sweating like crazy. I'll just do it in this room since my Bible is already in this room. It's like the after effect of working out. This is how I feel right now. Feel like tired. Not tired like super tired, but just reading Luke. I was reading Matthew before I started reading Luke. And then I said that I wanted to start reading Exodus. So either Luke, Matthew, or Exodus. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Exodus. Yeah. Numbers, Genesis, Exodus. And it's like I wanted to know, like I was watching TikTok last night and a lady was saying that reading the Bible and knowing which season you're in and which part of life you're in. So either the Israelites, which was when they were in bondage, and Exodus, which is where they left bondage, and now in the wilderness, where there is growth and change and transformation and pruning and all of that. And then after Exodus, then after the wilderness, then the promised land, where she was saying that this partnership with God. So yeah, I feel like I'm definitely in my wilderness season, pruning, changing, refining, focusing on the Lord, and kind of maybe stepping now or going closer to my promised land, where it's partnership with the Lord and knowing that I can lean on the Lord and trust in the Lord and move like so. So yeah, so I want to study Exodus, I want to read Exodus, and doing like more deep dive into the wilderness and transition of the promised land and that stuff. So yeah, and how I do my Bible study is this big book in your face, big Bible in your face. But how I do my Bible study is I pray, and then I make sure, recently I've been making sure that I do not just read the verse of the day and then read the chapter of that verse of the day, but be more specific in what I'm reading. So I choose a book that I read out of. Either I just choose a book. Either it is something like Luke. I was reading Luke because I wanted to know more about Jesus and his birth story and the background and all of that stuff, and the baptism and the Holy Spirit. And then I was reading Matthew How was I reading Matthew again? I was reading Matthew because why? The backstory of Jesus' temptation, really. Like, I was reading Matthew 3 right here. And I just love Matthew. Matthew has like a lot of wisdom. So I wanted to read Matthew because of the temptation and knowing what the devil was trying to do. But Jesus is the reflection of God, and Jesus is the reflection of how we should strive to fight against or to speak the word against the devil. That's why I was reading Matthew. But I want to read Exodus now. But yeah, like I just read based on what I want to know and what I want to find out about whatever I want to find out. So I'm reading Exodus, so I pray, and then I go to the whichever book and I pray for, like, Lord, please open my eyes to see and to see it in your lens and not see how I want to see the word, but read it in how you want me to show it and how you want me to hear your word and see your word and to see you and your character in what I'm reading. And then I pray, I read the word, and then there's different questions or concerns. I search it up on YouTube, on Google, like, why did they use this specific word? Because there's always a reason for everything, literally. Like, there's always a reason. The Lord is so intricate in that way. Like, everything is not coincidence. Everything is just like, oh, it's just a word. Never just a word. It always has some meaning. So I want to know more. Even if it's not a deep revelation, just to get more understanding of the Greek translation or the Hebrew translation or the Aramaic translation, or it's a deep dive. So prayer, read the word, then deep dive or ask certain questions or search up certain words. And I'm using the Amplified Version study Bible. So they have like study notes at the bottom part right there. See? So it definitely helps a whole lot when reading the word, because I used to use this, and this was the first Bible that I bought, and it's off Amazon. It's She Reads Bible, or She Reads, what is it called? She Reads Truth Bible, and I got it off Amazon. I don't even remember. Today is 2025, so like maybe 2023, 2024, maybe. But it's just like the Amplified Version, but no breakdown. So it just tell it as it is with no breakdown onto what is going on, unless you search it up yourself. So the Amplified Version definitely, the Amplified Study Version definitely helps a whole lot in understanding what I'm reading. So yeah, that's like a breakdown of my Bible studies. I'm gonna pray, settle down, and then I'll be back. Okay, so part of my Bible study, I'm gonna eat because I'm gonna start cooking because I'm starving. Like, I was literally laying down on the floor because I was hungry. I'm still hungry, but I drank a little of the spoiled tea, so I'm gonna like start cooking. So I want to do what do you call it, like the puff float, the puff float, the Ghanaian party puff ball, Ghanaian party balls. Have I made it before? No, but it's like fried dumpling, but just with more sugar. So I haven't made fried dumpling. My sister usually does it, but let's see how it tastes. So I'm gonna do like a bunch and see what happens. And I don't want to make too much because I don't want to eat too much. This is how it looks, and I think this is how it should look. I mean, not looks. See, it's kind of sticky. So I'm gonna do cabbage with fried egg and this. So a huge tip I also want to tell you guys is that it's very, very, very important when you're doing fried dumpling, when you're doing pita bread, when you're doing anything that you have to make from scratch, when it doesn't relate it to baking, because you can't really test baking. But it's very, very important for you to make sure that you test before you fry everything. Like this dumpling, I thought I put enough sugar, I thought I put enough salt, but when I did the taste test, which is like a small batch of what you have, it tasted very, very fresh. So it's already kneaded. I added sugar and salt in the middle part, and then I knead it in. So it is fluffy. It's not as fluffy as my sister's own, but it definitely is soft, and it tastes good. Definitely. So I already fried the 4. I have 2 in the pot frying now, and then I'm gonna do the cabbage after. This is the one from the roast. So this is what I tried to imitate. And this one is a whole lot squishier. It's like a softer outside, and then the inside is squishier. And I think also because they deep fried it, I don't know if they deep fried it, but mine I have to turn every side for it to actually cook. I think it tastes like cinnamon or something, but it tastes good. And the dumplings. This is how theirs look. Super squishy and it's sweet and nice. And mine is not super squishy, but it's nice. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I feel like there's food in my mouth. I'm gonna have to try to minimize this video to 15 minutes because I can't verify my number because I've already attached it to another channel. So, and if you don't know, I have a channel called Bring the Love Podcast where I talk about Jesus, talk about struggles, and to encourage you guys to live as though we are redeemed and that Jesus died on the cross for us. And yeah, so I have to try to put this under 15 minutes because I can't go over 15 minutes until I verify my number, but it's not accepting my number because I've already added to that channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.